Your mind is the most powerful weapon you have. In this age of technology, we're surrounded by tools that can make life easier. Phones, computers, apps. But when life gets hard, when you're facing true challenges, none of these tools can save you. It's just you and your mind. The question is, are you in control of it, or is it controlling you? When you face heartbreak, failure, or fear, you can't just search for answers online. Those moments demand strength from within. So ask yourself, am I prepared for life's toughest battles? If the answer is no, it's time to change that. Taking control of your mind. Your mind is like a wild horse. If you don't train it, it will take you wherever it wants. Negative thoughts, self-doubt, fear, they'll lead you into dark places. But if you take control, your mind can take you to unimaginable heights. Think about this. How many times a day do you catch yourself scrolling aimlessly on your phone? How often do you let distractions steal your focus? Every time you choose to escape instead of face the challenge, you're giving your power away. It's time to take it back. Start small. Next time you feel overwhelmed, stop and breathe. Remind yourself, I am in control. Visualize where you want to go, what you want to achieve, and how you'll get there. Then take the first step, no matter how small. Here's a question for you. What's one thing you've been avoiding because it feels too hard? Write it down right now. Commit to facing it head on. The power of perseverance. Let me tell you a story about failure. When I first tried swimming, I couldn't do it. I sank again and again. But instead of giving up, I got back in the water. Every time I failed, I learned something new. Slowly, I improved. Eventually, I mastered it. The same goes for everything in life. Success isn't about being naturally talented. It's about showing up every day, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. When I was struggling in school, I couldn't understand certain concepts no matter how many times I read them. But I didn't stop. I wrote them down. Then I wrote them down again. I repeated the process until it clicked. The key is persistence. If you keep showing up, your mind will adapt. It will learn to overcome. Now think about this. What's one thing in your life you've tried and failed at? Did you give up, or did you keep going? Embracing discomfort. Most people avoid discomfort. They stay in their comfort zones, where life feels safe. But here's the truth. Growth only happens when you're uncomfortable. I remember a time when my life felt stuck. I was working a job I hated, feeling overweight and worthless. I thought I was giving my best effort, but deep down, I knew I wasn't. I was afraid of pushing myself, afraid of failing. It wasn't until I decided to embrace discomfort that my life began to change. I started waking up earlier, setting goals, and holding myself accountable. The first few weeks were tough, but over time I realized something powerful. The more I pushed myself, the stronger I became. Ask yourself, what's one thing you can do today to step outside your comfort zone? It could be as simple as waking up 30 minutes earlier, going for a run, or having a difficult conversation. Whatever it is, commit to it. Redefining your limits. Most people operate at only a fraction of their potential. They think they're trying hard, but they're not even close. I used to be one of those people. When I was working a dead-end job, I thought I was giving my all. But years later, after pushing myself through Navy SEAL training and other challenges, I realized I had so much more to give. The truth is, your limits are only as real as you make them. When you tell yourself, I can't, you're building walls around your potential. But when you push past those walls, you discover just how capable you are. Here's a challenge. The next time you feel like quitting, take one more step. Just one, then another. Keep going until you prove to yourself that you're stronger than you thought. Creating your new normal. When you face tough situations, your mind will resist. It will tell you, this is too hard, I can't do this. But here's the secret. If you keep going, your mind will adapt. When I was in Navy SEAL training, my body was breaking down. I had stress fractures and shin splints. But I told myself, this is my new normal. I accepted the pain as part of the process. And guess what? My mind became stronger. It stopped resisting and started working with me. The same can happen for you. Whatever challenge you're facing, embrace it. Make it your new normal. Over time, you'll realize that what once felt impossible is now just a part of who you are. Finding your why motivation can only take you so far. To keep going when things get tough, you need a deeper reason, a why. For me, it was about becoming someone I could be proud of. I wanted to look in the mirror and respect the person I saw. What's your why? Is it to provide for your family? To prove to yourself that you're capable of greatness? To make an impact on the world? Whatever it is, hold on to it. Let it fuel you. Write this down. What is my why? Why do I want to succeed? Look at it every day. Let it remind you of your purpose. Engaging your community. Now, let's turn this over to you. What challenges are you facing right now? What's one thing you can do today to take control of your mind and move closer to your goals? Share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. We're all here to support each other. Let's build a community of people who refuse to settle, who are committed to pushing past their limits and unlocking their true potential. Closing thoughts. Your mind is your greatest weapon. Train it, nurture it, and use it to build the life you deserve. Remember, success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about showing up day after day and refusing to quit. If this message resonates with you, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more motivational content. Together, we can conquer anything. You've got this. Now go out there and make it happen.